Do you guys notice anything different? And I got my braces taken off. Hey, hey, hey. Females whose teeth be crip walking can't tell me nothing now. Sorry, my boyfriend was talking to me crazy, trying to text me and talk crazy over the iMessage. So I got a little foundation on this, don't mind it. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a light makeup and I'm going to be telling a story time. I'm going to be telling a story time about how I got caught at a boy's house by his father. I'm just moisturizing my face right now. It's a little bit dry, so I don't know if this is okay, but I'm putting lotion on my face. I'll be doing a light makeup, and the reason for it is because I don't know if you guys know who Robert Welsh is. He has came on YouTube on this platform, and I think he'd be something good for everyone to watch. And he basically goes on to say that like these like beauty trends you see on YouTube and stuff like that are not everything that they seem to be. So like they apply so much makeup on like these beauty gurus, and it might look good on the camera, but when they go out in person they're gonna be having an orange face and a white neck, and it's just too much, creating texture on their cheeks, their skin. It's just gonna look a hot ass mess express. So I'm gonna be doing a light makeup on YouTube today, and I don't know how it's gonna go because I'm so used to doing beauty trends where you put the huge triangle and advice. He's saying that you can do whatever you want with makeup, but makeup does have a theory. That's what he says. He always says that makeup does have a theory. So I don't really want to apply foundation because I am so used to just putting blush on my cheek and just doing a little razzle-dazzle with some contour, and then I call it a day. And that's usually what I do. But then I was like, oh my god, I'm not doing it right. So I bought all these makeup products just so I could fit in and be like these beauty growers and a real YouTuber. But watching Robert, I don't need to do that. And he has over 500,000 subscribers. So yeah, I'm just gonna be taking my finger and warming up this concealer. That is why I'm doing that. That's why I'm not taking a beauty blender. And I do want this part to be highlighted. He says not to take the concealer here, but whatever. I don't have color corrector, and this is what I'm gonna have to rock with. At least I'm doing my makeup light. So he's just gonna have to be proud of me there. A while ago, I met this dude. If I keep looking this way, I'm looking at these dudes outside. They're being really weird, like kicking someone's car and looking in the windows and being weird. So anyways, I think they're stealing. So what I was trying to say is, he posted a video of him singing, and I'm a very musical person and I love music, so I was like, he has talent, maybe me and him could collab together. I was like, oh my god, he can sing. I was trying to shoot my shot, kind of. I sent him a video of me singing, like, oh yeah, word, we should get together, blah 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 blah. So the first time I met up with him, I went to his house, and you know, so I was happy, but he was trying to do a little bit too much, like, as in, you know what I'm talking about, very exclusive stuff. So I hadn't even lost my virginity at this point. So I'm not trying to do stuff like that. I thought I was just coming here to sing. I thought I was coming here to sing to the choir. No. So I bounced, and I was kind of feeling him. Like, honestly, I was kind of feeling the kid. I was kind of happy, you know. This was at a point in life where I really didn't get that much attention, and so I was happy. And so anyways, I went to go on Instagram after I just had my little meetup. I'm having butterflies in my stomach. I'm smiling stupid at home. I'm coming home to my sister telling her, this is what happened. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And so I'm telling her all about it, like, oh my god, this is my dream boy, like, yes. Even though it wasn't like that, he just wanted one thing, and I just wanted something.
Cause he just wanted one thing and I just wanted something.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my makeup, don't mind me. Honestly, I'm just trying to stick to doing light makeup. I probably didn't need this much blush, but I'm not gonna be going into contour because Robert said he don't like contour and I don't have bronzer, so he's also just gonna have to deal with this. So I went on Instagram and I seen this jigaboo post. You wanna know what I seen him post? He's gonna say, I love my girlfriend so much, paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. Snapping on the Instagram, talking about him and his relationship. Whole time I was just at the dude's house.
Oh, just as I thought. Trash.
So I'm sitting here like, I texted him. I sent him paragraphs after paragraphs after paragraphs after paragraphs. Cause you're not finna play me. That's what you're not finna do. And he's like, sorry, like, I'm just trying to save my relationship. We've been together for 10 months. And she's just where my heart is at. So I went and block deleted him.
Me? Worried about you? You just a waste of time.
How me and her became friends, but we became friends and I told her about it and I told her they ended up breaking up. I don't know, someone cheated on someone, whatever. So I'm kidding you not, like 4 years later goes by. This part, because it's gonna give away who it is and I probably already gave it away, but anyways, I texted him asking him why he wasn't at this specific location, because it's like a place where everyone goes and like he wasn't there, and I was like really confused about it because it's what he likes to do. Either that or he texted me saying hey, but I just asked him why he wasn't there, and he was like I haven't been really going there, I'm busy from work, yada 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 yada. So this is like 4 years later after he done played me, and then I'm gonna tell you how he played me again, but that's gonna be in a different story time, because this story time is just how I got caught, but I just wanted to give you guys a little background of how we met. So anyways, I text him and we're talking about hooking up, and honestly this dude literally just, not this dude but a different dude, just played my heart. So I was open and ready to do whatever. Like honestly, I was trying to be up on my act up girl, I was trying to be on my act up hot girl summer type ish, even though it was winter. But this dude played me, and so I was on to the next, even though I was stepping into the past. But I don't know if he slid on me or I slid up on him, and I'm gonna call him, what should I call him? I don't know what to call him. I'm so bad at names. I'm gonna call him Wet Buffalo Dip. Wet Buffalo Dip. He you know, we started talking or whatever, and then I was telling him about how I just went on a date and it didn't go right, and I'm like, and we're just talking back and forth. I could put those DMs in here, and he's like, oh my god, like I just got my heart broken too, because this dude is always going through heartbreak. Like, can you seek therapy? Like, we're basically, I wouldn't say I was, but he was using me as a rebound. But my dumb ass didn't see that at first. I was like, oh my god, like we're going through the same thing. Maybe we can bond together. Maybe this is a moment. I could see something happening. So now I'm just going on the outside of my face, trying to blend this as best as I can. This is taking me like hours to do just this, but I'm trying to make it look as seamless as possible. And honestly, I know Robert said that like this red stuff, like it looks patchy, you got different colors here, there, and here and where, but I kind of like the sunburn look, so I really don't care. But I am taking his tips into consideration because my makeup be looking crazy sometimes. Anyways, me and dude ended up linking up basically, And we ended up really vibing. We even went to church together. Like, I was like, I wouldn't say I was in love, but I was really just excited that I was meeting someone who was a lot like me and like loved God and stuff like that. So I was honestly happy. So Buffalo Dip invites me into his house, and I am so happy. And he's hyping me up, and he's like, girl, you look so different from before. Because I'm going to send screenshots of what I looked like when he first met me. But anyways, yeah, he's hyping me up, and I'm like, But anyways, so we're just talking and talking. But anyways, we ended up really bonding with each other and connecting with each other. Like, just like, we're both deep talkers, and that's what we normally did when we hung out, is just like had deep talks, listen to music together because we both like music. So I go, you know, we end up clicking, and he's like, you can spend the night and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, my grandparents don't care, you can spend the night if you want. And I'm like, oh really? So I don't know what I told my mom, I don't know what I told her, but I was a badass little kid thriving for success until this boy came in and ruined my life. He ruined me. Wet Buffalo Dip ruined me. So Wet Buffalo Dip was kind of telling me like, yes, you can stay the night, like it's cool if you stay the night. And I'm like, oh, ooh. So I think like I pack a bag or something like that, and I pack my spend a night bag. And so I spent the night at his house 3 days in a row, or 2 days, one or the other, and I didn't get caught. So I'm thinking like, oh, we're fine. Like, even though he told me that I could like spend the night there and his grandparents would be cool with it, he would have me do this thing where he would have me like go say bye to his grandparents and then shut the door, and then I'd have to sneak back upstairs. So I didn't really understand that part, but again, I'm gullible. So anyways, one night we're just watching Polar Express. We're watching Polar Express because it's around Christmas time, and we're just laughing and making jokes and anything. So anyways, we end up trying to like go to sleep, because at this point I'm ready to go to sleep. And then all of a sudden we turn off all the lights, everything, we're about to go to sleep, and I heard someone bust through the door, kick through the door. You got someone in that bed? You got someone in that bed? I heard laughing. So I'm sitting here scared. I'm scared for my life. And Wet Buffalo Dip is sitting there lying through his teeth. He's like, no one's here. I'm on FaceTime. Like, no one's here. And at this point, he's trying to hide me under his mattress and his blanket so his dad don't see me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I've never been through this. So what am I going to say when he sees my face? Like, so anyways, he turns on the light, and then I just peek my head up because I'm like, F it, I'm going to get caught either way. So I might as well just show him in here and do a little, hey, I know I'm at your son's house, sneaking around. His dad basically was like, what are you doing here? No good girls stay out past 3 a.m. You not a good girl. So I'm like, oh, you ain't got to say all that, sir. I could just go. Like, I can easily just go. I'll pack my stuff and leave right now. But anyways, let me backtrack. So one night I almost did get caught by his grandpa. One night his grandpa came in and he's like, oh, how's Wet Buffalo Dip? How's the heater doing? Like, is it working? Because it was winter. So he's like, hurry up and hide in my closet. My grandpa tried to come in. I just said his name. He's like, Wet Buffalo Dip, open this door, because I think he assumed that someone was in there. But I just hurried up and went into his closet and hid. So his grandpa's in there, and I'm looking through the little crack in the hole, and I'm like, please leave, and do not touch this door. Do not walk in here. Because honestly, I think he was trying to creep and stuff, because I don't even think he was trying to look for that heater. So, or fix that heater. But anyways, back to the story time. So his dad is making me mad because he's basically calling me a slut. He's calling me a slut at night. He had me pretty much messed the fuck up. So I start packing my stuff, and all of a sudden he's like, I'll take you home. I'll give you a ride home so I can tell your mom what you're doing. So I can tell your parents what you're doing. And then I'm like, Sir, you don't gotta do that.
I'm trying not to. Hold on. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I could walk home. I could walk home. My home wasn't even there at that time. It was somewhere else in a town 20 minutes away. So I'm like, sir, I could walk home. But I'm sitting here lying. If I gotta sleep on the street tonight, then get cussed out by my mom, that's what I'm gonna do. So I was lying to him. Robert told me not to do that, but that's exactly what I'm finna do. He told me not to put concealer on my lids is what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna do that, but I wonder if foundation will work the same. I'm gonna use the foundation. He's probably screaming right now. If he does watch, he's not gonna watch this. I'm irrelevant to him. Guys, Wet Buffalo's Dip's dad is like telling me like, girl, I'll take you home even though you a little slut and you was here with my son. I'ma take you home just so I could tell your mom what you've been doing, Miss Lady. Like trying to book it out the door, and then I'm like, it is kind of cold out here, so even if he do gotta tell my mom whatever, it's snow outside, I'll just have to take the thing. I was willing because it was cold as ice outside. He ends up telling his grandma, he's like going downstairs, he's like, so the son ends up telling the mom like, do you know that your grandson has a female upstairs right now? This is exactly why. I'm not gonna say their family problems. I would never do that. So anyways, they're just fighting and stuff like that. And the grandma looks at me and smiles because she loves me. So she looks at me and smiles and she's like, you guys are silly. She says, like something like that. Is yelling at Buffalo Dip and he's telling Buffalo Dip to get in the car. Like cussing him out in front of me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is child abuse. So I'm like, sir, I could just walk home. Like, I'll find somewhere to stay. Like, I'll call up some friends or family or something. So he's like, no. He keeps telling me no. So then I'm not trying to tell him where I live. I don't want to let you know where I live. So I lied to him because he don't know where I live at the end of the day. So I pretty much lied to him and I'm like, oh yeah, this is my mom's house. And I'm pointing at my cousin's house. And he was like, so I'm texting my friends and I'm like, whose house can I stay at tonight? Buffalo Dip's dad just kicked me out. He's tweaking. So then they're fighting. They're getting into it about nothing. And Buffalo Dip's being very disrespectful and making the situation very much so worse. So I look at Buffalo Dip and I'm like, Buffalo Dip, can you please chill the F out? Because I'm going to get my ass beat. I don't know what y'all do over there, but I'm going to get my ass beat. So please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Don't tempt him. Don't tempt your dad. Because he seems like he's under a lot of stress right now. So you never know what's going to happen. So anyways, this is what happens next. This isn't even the worst part. So he tries putting my life in danger. My life in danger. You want to know what he did? He tries putting my life in danger because Buffalo Dip told me I could spend the night there. So he tries putting my life in danger. You want to know what he did? He starts speeding. I'm telling you, speeding.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Buffalo Dip's like, Dad, like, this is child endangerment. And then he's like, you're gonna get pulled over by a cop. You're gonna get pulled over by a cop. So then he's like, I don't care. And then steps on him more. And pulls off more. And then I hear cop sirens. I hear cop sirens in the back. I hear cop sirens going off. And I'm thinking we're on a high speed chase. This is what I get. So I'm thinking we're on a high speed chase. Tell me why this cop car goes around us and goes to the car in front of us. So we're safe. And I'm like, I honestly would have rather been pulled over by them because I'm trying to get out the car with this crazy ass man. My friend ended up texting me and she was like, girl, you can stay at my house. Like, hold up. She's like, you can stay at my house. This is the address. This is the Addy. So I'm like, can you please just take me here? So he's like, yes, at this point, I'm going to take you anywhere. You slut. And I'm just playing. He didn't say that. But he's like, I'm going to take you anywhere. He's like, I'm gonna take you to her house. So then he starts driving me to my friend's house. Okay? And so it's a long drive of them just talking about their relationship problems as son and father. And I'm not going to even discuss that information. Like I said, I would never be that messy. So he ends up pulling up on the block to my friend's house. So I'm like, we're going up and down the street. Like, we went up and down the street twice. And his dad's like, Buffalo Dick, I know you're not motherfucking playing with me. I know you're not motherfucking playing with me. You guys lied about there being a house there. You guys lied because his dad can't see the house numbers on like. So Buffalo Dick's like, let's just like let us walk around up and down the street and see if we can see it for ourselves, because some houses don't have like the lights on the porch, so maybe we just can't see the number. So me and him got out of the car, and it's snowing. The snow is ice cold. It's going right through my bones. It's cold. So I'm up and down, and I'm like texting my friend like, where is the house? Can you please turn the porch light on? Like, I can't find the house. Like, you was just texting me 10 minutes ago telling me to come here. And I could not find the house for the life of me. Like, the GPS was saying we were there, but I did not see no house number. Like it was an imaginary house. Like, so I don't know what to do. And he's just like, just come get in the car. Like, and I'm like, I don't know if I should do that. Like, he seems like he's under a lot of stress right now. And he's like, no, just get in the car. Like, it'll be okay. So I get in the car, and then his dad looks around, breaks his neck in the back seat, and he's basically like, Buffalo Dick, I knew y'all was motherfucking lying. I knew y'all was lying. Y'all drove me y'all made me drive all the way out there just to drop her off at this house, and there ain't even a house, and cussing and this and this and this and this, and yelling and going off on a rave. Like, he's going crazy. So then Buffalo Dip said something very disrespectful. I don't know what he said. I don't know if he said shut the fuck up or like what he said. I can't really remember. This kind of happened deep ago. But his dad was like, you want to talk to me like that? You can get out of the car and fight me like a grown man since you want to talk like a grown man. So I'm sitting here like,
No ma'am. No ma'am.
what is happening? So I'm praying to the Lord at this point, because I'm about to witness child abuse. I am about to witness child abuse. So then he gets out, goes to the back, goes to Buffalo Dip's door. He opens his son's door, and he starts pulling on his shirt like, get the out of my car, get the F out of my car. And he's about to like put his hands on him. So then I'm like, everybody stop, everybody stop. And so he's like, that's what I thought, you're not getting out of the car. So then he gets in the front, and I'm like, what the F is happening tonight? Like, I'm really about to get busted. Like, I'm about to get my ass whooped. So anyways, so then Buffalo Dip was pretty much like talking to me in the car, and I'm telling him everything's gonna be okay, and like not to worry, and he's telling me like, yeah, everything's gonna be okay. And we didn't know where he was taking us at this point, because I was kind of scared. I was kind of shook. So anyways, I'm gonna be doing like a light brown makeup look. I don't want to do nothing crazy, because like I said, I want it to look like everyday makeup. So then guess where his dad takes us? He takes us right back to Buffalo Dip's grandma's house. And the dad is basically like, I don't know what to do with her. If y'all want her to spend the night, then y'all do that. That's on you. Blah, 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 blah. So then the grandma's like talking to me. She's like, where do you live, sweetheart? We can take you home. But meanwhile, my house is like 20 minutes out. So I'm like, I really don't want you to have to do that. Like, I'm so sorry this had to happen. And then like his grandpa's looking at us, and he's like, Hazel, next time you come, just make sure you have a ride home. And so they're being sweet about it. And so they ended up taking me home 20 minutes out, and they're old people, so I felt so bad. And moral of the story is, she took me home. My mom never found out. I snuck back in the house and went to sleep. Just like that. So yeah, that's the end of my story time. Like I said, I hope he don't get mad at me. Well, it's not like he's probably gonna see that I posted it, but if you guys know who I'm talking about, please do not leave his name in the comment or anything like that, or don't try to go figure it out, because I don't want nobody getting found out. Just like in the last story time, I didn't want nobody getting found out. That's why I use fake characters. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna be finishing off my makeup look. All I gotta do is lipstick and highlighter. So I hope you guys enjoy that story time. I'm always getting into some crazy stuff, and I have many more story times. So yeah, I just want to do a light brown look. So now I'm gonna be taking Vaseline because my lips are feeling kind of dry. But yeah, let me know if y'all want to see how me and him ended up breaking it off, because I would gladly tell you guys. Alright, so I just want to do like a brown look and then like a white lip on the inside, even though Robert said he don't like. Why didn't I use a lip liner? Hold on, I gotta take this off. I don't know why I did that. He said he don't like, what is it called? Rare steak lips. That's what he said. But I'm gonna be doing it because I like it. I think this is definitely like, I love what Robert said, because honestly, like, if I would have used as much product as I usually do, it would have looked like this anyways. So honestly, I feel like the only product that I used a lot of, the blush, and at least I didn't use contour. Because honestly, contour is more like for characters, like when you're trying to create different facial structure. So like if you want that like bronzy look on the side of your cheeks, you should go in with bronzer. At least that's what he was telling me. And honestly, the natural makeup vibes is honestly so much better. Like, and you're supposed to use primer under your eyeshadow. I'm going to be investing in primer. Like, you guys just need to go watch him. He'll tell you all about everything that I'm saying. I'm not even gonna go into much detail. He deserves all the fame. Yeah, I just want you guys to know, when I like film these videos, like any type of story time, I don't mean for you guys to go find them, unless when I do my story time about my racist school. I'm not saying to go find them or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing a story time very soon here about my racist old school, and I'm going to be exposing everybody there. So if you called me the N-word while you was there and you watch my channel now, just know you're getting exposed. But if you didn't and you was at my old school, then you're safe. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be taking some highlighter. My highlighter is always coming out ashy and gray, and I always was wondering, I just had a whole bunch of highlighter pour all over me. But anyways, I always was wondering in my head why was my highlighter coming out ashy and gray. And it's honestly because if you like the contour and the blush, like, your products should not be mixing together. That's why they turn gray. So if your stuff is ever looking gray or anything, and not all highlighters should be applied right here. Like, everyone's favorite spot is like right around here, and highlighter should not be applied on everyone's face the same way. You're supposed to do it wherever the sun or natural light catches your skin. So let me just see. Sorry, I'm playing around the camera just so I can see like where natural light hits my face, and that is like right here. Beautiful. Because if I were to do it lower, I have this like Robert was explaining, I have this like fatty pocket right here, and usually when I would put highlighter right there, it would ruin my makeup looks because I have like a fatty packet right here, like just a fat piece of skin. And like when I would highlight it, it would make it look worse, like it would round it out. So you're supposed to do it wherever you see like the light hitting your skin, the natural light. And mine is right here. And everyone just thinks it's supposed to be done like right here. Not everyone's the same. You're supposed to look wherever the natural light hits your face. So yeah, and don't take a dense brush to do this. I know everyone forgot about the trend fan brushes, but the only reason everyone let fan brushes go was just for the simple fact that they couldn't apply it as heavier with fan brushes. That's why everyone forgot about that trend and no one's doing it anymore, because everyone likes to apply their highlighter on so thick, but in real life that does not look good. So I would recommend a fan brush or a brush like this to apply your highlighter, because it blends it so seamlessly. So yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna go finish this makeup look and I'll be back to do my outro. Alright y'all, so this was the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed my story time. I just realized that this was, I didn't mean to say like a natural makeup look. It's more so of a full glam with just less makeup, less product. So I just wanted to show you guys that this was achievable with just light makeup. You don't need to go out there and waste a whole bunch of product and paint your whole face with foundation. I just used a little bit of concealer, no foundation, and I did use a lot of brush, and I even went in and darkened my eyes just because I was feeling that vibe. So, and I didn't even have to do my eyebrows. I didn't fill them in or nothing, and I like it. I like this makeup look. So yeah, just trying to help y'all, and I hope you enjoyed this story time. I have more story times coming out for you guys. Please recommend me videos you guys would like to see. I feel like my comment section has kind of like fell off, so I don't know, like you guys aren't giving me feedback. I need feedback here, okay? Like I need some feedback from you guys just so I can know like what to put out. I know I need to record more, and I have these moments where I fall off and stop recording, and I recently was just going through a little depression phase, so I had to take a break just so that I could come on here and be live for you guys, because I don't want to come on here sad. I want to come on here in a good mood. So like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Bye y'all.